Hello boys and girls, welcome back to my channel, Alex Zero. Today we're going to be doing a big collective thrift haul, so I hope you're ready. Get some water. Got this at TJ Maxx. It's cute. They're stealing these things, so if you find one with the original topper, straw topper, you're very blessed and lucky because they're stealing them. Alright, I have so much, I'm going to try to go kind of fast. Check the description box down below. There's a lot of links for you guys, especially if you want to online shop. I found some weird movies. This one's just, I'm gonna watch it and maybe I'll sell it. It's called Quiet Days in Clichy. Never heard of it, but I've been looking for like weird, like outlandish, dark type of movies. And I also found The Incredibles. I believe these were each $1.99. And you always have to check inside to make sure they're in there. And they are. Oh no, why do they both say this too? I've been swindled. They both say bonus material. Bonus material. They both say this too. Oh my god, I didn't notice, you guys. They're the same thing. Not the actual movie. We're off to a wonderful start. I have more movies over here that I think I did check these a little bit better. It's okay. It's only $1.99. This one was given to me by a man, an older man that was there. I asked him if he had seen Frozen because he was digging through a newly brought out box. And he's like, no, but I have this. I have not seen Frozen because I have part 2 of Frozen, but I am looking for part 1. Anyway, so I got this one. He gave it up to me. He said it was kind of like the Rocky Horror Show, whatever it's called. In the irreverent tradition of Rocky Horror, yeah, that's in the back. I was like, ooh, that's a hot drag queen, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that. That drag queen looked hot. And then I found Queen of the Damned. I also took this one from the man that was there, so thank you. I love Aaliyah. And then I found a cool little movie about, what's his name? The Doors guy. Jim Morrison. And I did look, I might list this one after I watch it. We do have the disc 1 and we have disc 2. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Doors. I liked a couple of songs, but so yeah, that'll probably get listed. Then I found Unbreakable. So that was cool. There's a couple of discs in there. And then 300. I'm not sure if I have this already, but I want to watch it again for reasons. I love it. I love that. I love sexies. So Persia, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to some stuffies. Oh no, I have one more hard good, don't I? Yes. I found a Bible. Ooh, I got choked up. I have to sage this. I found the Holy Bible. This is the new international version. And this one has the new, I believe it has the New and the Old Testament. Someone wrote in it right here from 1981. So it's quite old. Livermore, California. Wow. They have nice cursive. Yeah, this contains the New and the Old Testament. I'm not religious. I was raised a Catholic. I'm gonna be reading through the Bible because when I tried it the first time, I was a teenager and I was offended right away. We'll go through that. Let me know if you guys are interested in a little playlist of the Bible. I could definitely do that. I'm going to be going through it for study, information, inspiration on my own writings. It's a great book. Very dark though, not for children from what I've heard. But yeah, I did my first communion and everything, but we never read the Bible. We only read prayers. So I wonder why. Because it's harsh. It's not for children. It has some pretty sickening stories in there. So anyway, I have one shoe here. Oh, I do have another one. So yeah, I'm actually very interested in doing like a little playlist for the Bible read along, like interpretations that I get from this, because I know it really depends on your own awakening, on what level you have of awareness, on what you get from this, because a lot of the stories in here are metaphors and not all like literally. So yeah, let me know, but I probably will do it on my own, maybe. Unless I cry and get offended again. No, I'm just kidding. I won't. I shouldn't. I have risen above it. We got little sandals. I believe these are like a 7.5 or an 8, because I did try them on, and I'm an 8.5, but my feet are a little bit wide. Am I not going fast enough? I saw a pair that sold for like 100, which is crazy. I'm not sure how much I'll get for these, but they are new with tags, except one of them has a little bit of discoloration right here. Can you tell? There it is. There it is. It's right here. A little discoloration. I believe this is Melody. And these are from China, I think. Yeah, I found that they have an interesting texture on the foot of the bed. Bed foot? Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's move on to the plushies. Did I show these already? I've had this one for such a long time, but I can't believe it's not selling. It was on eBay. This is a Guardian Angel teddy bear. I'm going to list it again for only maybe $25 with best offer to try to get it to sell, just because it's such a cute little teddy bear. I would recommend hand washing it, but that would be for whoever buys it, because I don't want to remove the tags from it, because it's vintage dead stock. And then we also have another one that has the little tags for a baby. It's just a little lamb. This one's not the rattle. I remember I had one that had a rattle in it. Then I have these vintage Barbies that I'm going to be throwing probably on auction on eBay if you're interested in that, because I've had them for a long time too. This one has like almost no neck. Her neck might have been broken. Then we have this Pocahontas Native American beautiful Barbie with boots. Okay, where do I go next? Oh. Lord have mercy. I have this little snowsuit by Columbia. I believe it does have a little bit of a flaw or a tear. It's a kid size. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's a snowsuit. It's zipper closure. But yeah, and then I got this for myself originally, but then I didn't like how it fit me, so I'm listing it. This is Torrid, super soft, in a size 0. It is new with tags. I just tried it on. And then I have this little pajama set by Morgue in a woman's large. Cute little print. We have the pants and the shirt as well. I think I did wear these a couple of times. But yeah, it's just a button-down shirt and capri pants. And then I have some vintage Carter's little kids pajamas. It's a nightgown, like a dress. I would say this is unisex. Little boys used to wear nightgowns too, and they should be allowed to wear with it whatever they want. And then we have, gosh, I haven't been in this bag in a long time. John Elliott. So some of these t-shirts, like basic t-shirts, selling for like $30 to $40. So we'll see. I think that's it for this. Oh no. And then I found some packed. This is something you should be on the lookout for, especially if it's like a dress or something bigger. These will probably only go for like, I'm trying to remember what the comps were. 25 to 35 maybe. And these are women's large, but they're like, kind of like a slim fit, I think. I don't know. They look kind of small to me. So. A couple of these things I already showed. I can't remember. This is from the Goodwill outlet. These are just some pajamas. Mickey Mouse, obviously. Mickey Mouse print by, Gap? Yeah, organically grown. I think that's why I got them. It's a Gap collaboration, maybe $15. I don't know. I was looking for the top, but I just couldn't find it. Then I found these pull-on Laura Vanderbilt pants. New with tags. Did I show this already? I feel like I already showed this and I just haven't listed it. Have I? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm so sorry if I did. I did. I think I did. But did I upload it? This is the one that I couldn't upload. Okay, so I have recorded this, but I could not upload that video. So I'm going to show it again. So confusing. Ralph Lauren pillowcase. Kind of like a big size. I'll put measurements, of course. My eyes are very sensitive because I'm tired right now. And then I also found this little kid's sweater. Mario Kart or Nintendo. Yeah, Mario Kart, and a kid's small. This is still from the Goodwill outlet. I found some more new with tags. Briggs pants. They're just striped. I believe these are linen blend. That's why I got them as well. It's a lot of little dust. Linen blend, size small, woman small. We have a little teapot. Plastic teapot. We have some more linen in here that I should get listed right away. This is by H&M in an XXL, women's double XL. That's just a Goodwill tag. But these are from the Goodwill outlet. I did not pay $8.29 for that. Just like a creamy white color. And then the last item in this bag is a leather jacket in a dark brown. It's gonna be kind of hard to show this. A Liz Claiborne extra large lined. And I believe it has 2 buttons. Oh, it's just really nice leather. I believe it did have a couple of spots that I needed to wipe down. Do you see that? I'm not sure if that's discoloration or if I just need to wipe it down. It could be discoloration. I'll just put that in the listing, mention it, you know. You could buy some dark brown dye for leather and just fix that really quickly. I don't have any. Maybe I'll order some. I have black leather dye, but not that dark brown, so I guess I should order some if it is like discoloration or like rubbing, it's just rubbed off or something like that. Let me move on quickly to the next bag. It doesn't have that many items, so we're almost done. I know I'm already at 13 minutes. This is a cute little vintage jacket for children. This one was, these next items are from a local thrift store in my town, and they were 50% off everything. I believe this was $3.50. The tag fell off, but they just gave it to me, gave me a price there. Anyway, I really liked it because they have little goats on it. I think it's, I'll have to take measurements because it's like from another country. Great Britain. Made in Great Britain. It's just adorable. Like a nylon. Great for the snow, I think. I love the little goat print. So cute. And then I found this vintage Tasmanian Devil fleece hoodie for a man, I think. In a, let me see what size it was. Warner Bros. Studio extra large. Yeah. It's just a hoodie with a pocket, and we have the, I guess right here, the pouch pocket, and just black on the other side. So that was really cool. Definitely a men's, it's very big. So maybe like a woman's double XL. I'll add measurements for that one too. And then I found another really cute Disney Winnie the Pooh fleece sweater in a, I think it's a large. No? I think this one was $4 and the other one was $5. Yeah, large. And we have some little embroidery or maybe an applique of all of Pooh's friends. I love it. It's so cute. Yeah, we need a Pooh on that, on nothing over here. I think this is a woman's large. And then I found a Free People dress and a woman's small, but it is kind of a relaxed fit. It's like a midi button down. I forgot the name of it. It does have all the buttons, it's just not buttoned. But yeah, it's just a midi. And it kind of have like a faded red color. Yeah, it's kind of coming off right on there. And then the last item is probably the best. It's a 2-piece set by... Guess who this is. This one was the most expensive item, but it was worth it. For Tory Burch and a woman's size large. So it comes with a little cardigan, and it does button down, I believe. Yeah, and it has all the logos for Tory Burch on the buttons. And then it comes with a dress. And the dress is also large. And it's obviously knit. I don't know if you could tell, but it's kind of like a knit material. So it's very like, maybe like a midi length. Sleeveless. See if I can find the material tag. Semi-sheer. It kind of has like a little bit of holes. I can see the light. So it won't be like too warm. It's a material tag. The middle of the dress. Okay. So this is cotton. 89% cotton, 9% nylon, and 2% spandex. And this is dry clean, do not bleach. Really? For a cotton dress, you have to dry clean? I would hand wash it and let it dry outside, because, I mean, whatever. Seems to be in excellent shape. Hopefully there are no flaws on it. Okay, I thought I just saw like a stain or something. I was like, God, why? It's very pretty though. If you work like at an office where you have to be like formal. Very pretty. Very nice. Did I show you all my movies? I did, right? I went through the movies, right? So I'm still looking for Frozen Part 1, Breaking Dawn Part 1. I got more movies, but I already put them away. That was from the haul that also I don't believe it went up. I don't believe it got uploaded because I was having issues with my laptop. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video isn't too long. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more thrift hauls. All of this should be up on eBay or Poshmark unless it was for me. But even if I keep stuff, sometimes I will eventually list it as well. So I don't think there was anything I was going to keep besides the movies and the Bible. So yeah, the video's over, but really quickly I'm gonna read through this to see if I can remember which part was the one that offended me. It was within the first few pages. So we're gonna start in the Old Testament. Not them underlining it. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That is a misinterpretation. God, why am I having trouble with that word? I believe the text was originated from ancient Egypt, where this came from, or Hebrew. They thought it was Hebrew, but I think it came from ancient Egypt, or whatever came before Egypt, but in that same area where we have, what is it now? I don't remember. You know how they're having that war? It used to be Egypt, now it's Iraq? Whatever. In the beginning, it's supposed to say in the beginning the gods created the heavens and the earth. Formless, empty. Oh, they highlighted stuff. To the woman he said, I will greatly increase your pains in childbearing. With pain you will give birth to the children, and your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. That was it. And it was highlighted for me. That was it. I was like, man. They highlighted more stuff, but that was where I said, that's enough. That's enough. So God created men in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. So I'm just reading what's highlighted. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they will become one flesh. The man and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame. The other highlighted part. Interesting. Oh, they didn't get that far either. Cause that was it. That would do it. That's the only thing she highlighted. Is that blood? Is that blood? Was that too light to be blood? It might be too light. They only highlighted that first few pages. And oh, okay, there's more. Oh, good. That's interesting. These are God's children, not mine. They wrote that right here. So anyway, I'm gonna have to read this. Although it's not interpreted correctly 100%, I'm still gonna go through it just for, you know, the material and just to, like, you know, the inspiration. I'm writing, so yeah. So yeah, there's a reason why this is called the greatest story ever told, or it's probably the highest sold book. I don't know if it still is, actually. But yeah, I just found this at my thrift store. I forgot how much it was. $3. $2.99. Great price. I was looking on eBay for some new a version that included the Old and the New Testament, because I wanted all of it, the story. Of course, a lot of stories were taken out of this Bible. All versions of the Bibles have been heavily edited, and also a lot of the stories in here are from other other ancient beliefs. They were put in this. But yeah, a lot of stories were stolen from other ancient. So it has a lot of truth in here, but it's mixed with a lot of lies and also metaphors. So not everything is literal. So you have to be very gifted in, like, reading symbolism. I'm not there yet, so we'll see how much I can understand. But that does not offend me anymore, so that's good. I love that it was highlighted for me in blue. It's like, this is what you're looking for. This was a speed bump for you, bitch. That's what. Yeah. Because to Adam he said, because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat of it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat of it all the days of your life. I always wondered why he put the tree there. I was like, that was a trap. That was a trap from the start. Like, and I even talked to this guy who used to come to my dad's house, Christian. That's their religion. And I was like, why would he put the tree there? And then give them free will. And then tell them not to eat it. It's like telling you, don't think about cows, or you will fucking be cursed for the rest of your life. Don't think about cows. Are you thinking about cows? I bet you are. Yeah. So, yeah, there's just a lot of maybe hidden knowledge in here that human beings also misinterpreted, mistranslated, because it's not obviously, English is not the oldest language. And there are texts from ancient, what was it, Sumeria? Somewhere in Egypt. Whatever used to be called before it was Egypt. Persia, before it was Persia, not Egypt. Anyway, yeah, a lot of stories have been stolen or passed on to the Bible for some reason. So that will be interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Bible reading, or I will just go through parts that I find interesting that we could talk about, maybe, if you are all interested at all. I think that would bring in different types of people. Religious people who will tell me their the way they see it, and it will probably be a very literal translation. So That's fine. Debating is fine as long as you're respectful, you know, because nobody knows, no human being knows everything. So it's just good to have an open mind. Anyway, yeah, comment down below and like this video, and I'll see you in another one that will be totally random because I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, I hate listing so much. Okay, I guess I'll get to it.